How do you buy an existing business that already has money in its bank account? To understand that, you got to know the difference between an asset sale and a stock sale. The subject here is buying an existing business. Buying an existing business, you can structure the deal as an asset sale, or you can structure the deal as a stock sale. Structured as an asset sale, then the seller retains the legal entity and they can sell their individual assets. It provides protection for a buyer in the case that the company that they're buying has existing lawsuits, right? So if you do an asset sale, the lawsuits that company has against it will go with the seller. In essence, what will happen is if you structure it as an asset sale, they will retain ownership of the entity that's been actually operating the business. And you will create a new entity, a new corporation or new LLC that will purchase the assets and equipment. With an asset sale, they get to keep their bank accounts, they get to keep their accounts receivables. Whereas on the flip side, with a stock sale, you are literally purchasing the legal entity that the seller is working out of, right? Just like when you buy stocks on Wall Street, that company is already operating and you're buying shares in that company. The only difference is you actually own the company now and you have voting rights. And so when you structure it as a stock sale, one of the benefits is you can buy a company that already has bank account. The day that you buy that company, if you structure it as a stock sale, you have control over the company's bank accounts. Now, of course, you need to negotiate for that, right? You need to tell the seller that you want to retain a portion of the cash post-sale, but you have control over the company's bank accounts. You also have control over the accounts receivable. You see right there, $39,500. Accounts receivable is the money that's due to the company for services they already did. They just haven't got paid on it yet. So you can negotiate for accounts receivable so that the day that you buy that company, you automatically got money coming in if you do a stock purchase. Another benefit of a stock purchase is you get to leverage the hard work of somebody else. That company already has permits. If that company has licenses that it needs to operate, well, because you did a stock purchase, you now have those permits. You now have those licenses. Whereas if you did an asset sale, they're going to keep that entity that they had that had the existing licenses and permits. And you're going to have to create a new entity and you're going to have to get brand new licenses, brand new permits. Now, doing a stock sale isn't perfect for every scenario. You want to get with your attorney on that. But what I can say is it's a great way to go from zero to hero real quick.